Fear gets attention. Fear is spread as fast as gossip and is just as glamorous, juicy, and profitable.
The human brain is phenomenal, and it can think like a million, but at one particular moment, it cannot think of two ideas at the same time. So if you're having a bad day, stop being immature and fix it. When something negative happens, you're giving it mad energy. When something good happens, you're acting like it's supposed to happen. That's why your life is messed up, because you focus on the stuff that's wrong, and you're not putting the same energy on what's right. And it's just weird how humans notice the bad and talk about it, but we don't notice the good and talk about the good. Have you lost your mind? You're messing yourself up. You got 90-10 and you focus on the 10. And you got 80-20 and you focus on the 20. What you do wrong is you focus so much on negative and forget about positive. And if you think about the positive, you're not putting the same energy like you put in the negative. You think I keep you optimistic because I'm stupid. No, I could be negative just like you, but I'm not stupid. You think I don't see what's going on in the world? I see everything. But I couldn't be pessimist. I don't want to focus on that because if I put my energy into something negative, automatically my body's going to respond and I'm going to start doing negative stuff. That's the way the body is designed. And you talk negative and your body does negative and you get diseases. I know how to talk negative. I was homeless too. My father wasn't in my life too. I've been in struggles too. But I've come to realize that when you think optimistically and you speak positively to fix your soul and yourself.
Positives balance the negatives. The X's equal the Y's. And our hopes weigh as much as our fears. But I hesitate on that last one because fear, good Lord. Fear is a powerful physiological force in 2011. We here up in the stands and surrounding you graduating class look to you as we do every year, hoping you will now somehow, through your labors, free us from what we have come to fear. And we have come to fear many things. In the beginning, I was just thrilled to know that someone was asking me to be in a movie, and I thought that was all that was required. And as long as they keep asking, everything fall into place. And I think I had to become dissatisfied with my own process, 5 or 6 movies in, where I was feeling that I was not bringing to the work anything other than that instinct. Their lives were in a state of stasis because of their constant worries. So they set out on a pilgrimage to find a wise man who lived high in the mountains, so high up above the tree line that no vegetation grew, no animals lived, not even insects could be found so high up in the mountains in that thin air. And when they reached his cave, the first of the 3 said, "Help me, wise man." And that's when I realized that, part of me got older. And I think even if you're as old as 29, you have a different set of chops and perspective. You have a different, believe it or not, wisdom than you did when you were 24. "I fear death," said the pilgrim. "I wonder when it is going to come for me." "Ah, death," said the wise man. "Let me take away this fear, my friend. Death will not come to call until you are ready for its embrace. Know that, and your fear will go away." And I think about every 5 years, I went through some sort of process of re-examining where I was in life, as a man, as well as an actor, and thinking guess what? I'm 36 now, and there's a whole world of movies that I can't make anymore. I don't want to play the young man who's trying to figure out life. I want to play a man of bitter compromise. I want to play somebody who's been through something. The wise man turned to the second pilgrim and said, "What is it you fear, my friend?" "I fear my new neighbors," said the second pilgrim. "They are strangers who observe holy days different than mine. They have way too many kids, and they play music that sounds like noise." "Ah, strangers," said the wise man. I tuned in to get the scoop, and the actual news stories of that news broadcast was this: a certain supply of hamburger was found to have a bit too much of a particular bacteria, and for safety's sake, was being taken off the market. I was sitting in the house one day watching the game on TV not long ago. Along came this promo for the local nightly news. "Are our schools poisoning our children? That story in summer's hottest bikinis tonight at 11. In that I had school-age kids at the time, I feared that they were, in fact, being poisoned at school, and summer was still a few weeks away. If fear is cultivated, it will become stronger. If faith is cultivated, it will achieve mastery. And this is why I am a big fan of history, because observations in the American colonies over 200 years ago by a compatriot of Nathan Hale
If you want to see more videos like this, smash that like button.